Good evening, peeps, and welcome back to another Speedpaint. It has been a while, hasn't it? I know I say that almost every single time I'm being a new Steed Paint, a new Speed Paint, but still, this one really has been a while in the works. Or, well, I haven't really been working on it for a long time. It only took actually like 2 hours or something to record, but still. That's mostly because I've been lazy, or I've been dealing with work stress causing me to become sort of lazy. It's a weird reaction, I know. But because of that, I actually haven't drawn since I did Inktober, which I failed, by the way, but I'm gonna keep trying. That's what this is all about. I failed Inktober, but I will try again next year. I think I gave up on like the 17th mark or something, and that wasn't even because it was kind of like my fault. If I just had the month to myself to sit and work, then it would have been fine. But the fact was that I had to go away from every single drawing tablet for like a week or so, and then I had too much stuff to catch up on, and I had school, and I was like, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the extra stress. I want to get good at drawing, but it's not worth it, and I wanted to put some real effort into it. So that's my explanation of why I failed October. But I guess that's kind of going to be the topic of this video. That's going to be something like work stress, because it's something we all deal with, especially me now. As I said, right now I'm working on releasing a video every second day. I would like to release more often, trust me, but I know that as soon as I would change my schedule up to record or upload like once a day, the stress would start killing me and it would backfire because, well, yeah, school. I've got exams in not too long, so that's why that's one of the reasons that I'm putting it off. You know, I'm waiting with changing up my recording schedule until I'm done with school. But after that, I think I'll have like a year where I only have to work to sustain myself, and then I'll actually just be able to record videos. I am hoping for like 2 videos every single day. It'll be amazing, because that's something that's annoying, because I feel like either I have to record like once a day, or like once every second day, or then I batch record, and it's much more safe for me to batch record because I don't know when I'll be busy. So that means that I record a lot one day, but then there's also so long in between recording sessions that it kind of gets sloppy. And that really pisses me off, because I want to make as much progress as a commentator as I possibly can. Which makes sense, you know. It's kind of like when you draw, or when you're doing stuff like Inktober, it's frustrating to be halted in the progress of getting good. You know, I was doing good with Inktober until that whole week kind of knocked me out of balance. And that's what's annoying about it. But well, you know, it's the kind of annoyance that I have to deal with until I'm done with school. I'll be done in like summer. I'll be done in summer, and then I'll be off. I think I'll be finding somewhere else to live first. That might be my first primary concern, not being able or not recording videos on the streets of Copenhagen or somewhere else in Denmark. I don't know where I'll be living actually. And not that you would know the names of any Danish cities, but I think I'll be going to like a country town or something where I'll just be able to settle down with some work, maybe some volunteer work, and then I'll be doing videos, and that's like 2 videos a day. And that's just, I'm excited for that. Instead of being annoyed by the fact that I can't improve as much as a commentator right now, then I'm excited for the future when I'll finally be allowed to do that. But I still feel like I've been improving, you know, and that makes me happy. It's important to feel progress in your everyday work life, especially if you're independent and it's something you want to do professionally and it's something you want to become good at. Then like seeing that progress, not even in like, not now just using YouTube as an example because, you know, right off my head, but not only because of like views or something. That's not what you need to base it on. You need to base it on like, are you comfortable, or are you satisfied with what you've done? Maybe I should change the subject. Maybe this isn't work stress. Maybe that's not very fitting, because I don't really know where this video was going. Actually, I don't have a cheat sheet of different topics to talk about. By the way, I just had the Speedpaint recorded, and I wanted some voiceover, so you didn't just watch a completely silent Speedpaint or anything. But yeah, YouTube, isn't that what we were talking about? Yeah, but like when you're doing something independent. And you want to become good at something, then it's very important to see that progress. And in the beginning, you might be incredibly bogged down by how slow this whole process is. Like, I mean, I've had this channel for what? And then 1.5 years, and I haven't even reached 100 subscribers or something. It's a tough competition, man. It's very tough. But like even myself lately, I've gotten, or I've settled down into that fact that things are going slow. That's just how it is. But now I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable here. I'm not complaining about the fact that, oh, it's going so slow. I'm like, aroused is the wrong word, but I'm very happy about that little progress that I am making. And the fact that I can see that I become more confident as a commentator, I think it's gonna make the world of a difference, because all the other stuff is kind of out of my hands. I don't decide the algorithm. I don't decide how YouTube works. I don't decide how any of this works. I don't decide whether I can kind of half-ass, or I can kind of like put all my effort into a thumbnail or something. I guess that's why thumbnail is kind of like my least favorite thing to do, even as a creative person. But I think that's mostly because I'm not a marketing guy. I'm not a guy who likes doing clickbait. I hate clickbait with all my heart, but I also kind of need to use it here and there, and it's annoying. But yeah, that's pretty much all the influence I have. I can maybe change up my thumbnail and my title a bit to be a little more marketable in the algorithm, but that's it. That's all I got. That's it. Other than that, I can only improve on making the actual content itself good. And hopefully, YouTube will come my way someday. Maybe YouTube will share a bunch of my videos. But then again, that's mostly pure luck. What's important is just making the content good. And lately I feel like, well, maybe the commentary, or maybe the content hasn't been the most advanced stuff. I haven't done as many different videos talking about, like, game-related video. Or, well, that's not true. I did make the Undertale music soundtrack, video about the music and stuff, and people like that a lot. And I'm very happy that some people agree with my points, because I feel like in those rambly script videos, I always feel like I don't quite get across. So that's something I need to work on, but yeah, I'm not making as many of those videos, and I know that's kind of like the most entertaining stuff, the stuff that most people like. But even commentary, even as a commentary YouTuber, which I think I'm kind of delving into slightly, which is bad because I don't even have a face cam, so that means I'll already be downgraded from the rest of the competition. But still, that I'm improving as a commentator, that makes me happy, because that's some of the more entertaining stuff for me to do. That's some of the stuff I like more. I don't know if you knew this, but I don't actually like sitting down for hours on end and editing a video. I'm really passionate about it. If you check those really highly edited videos, check the first 2 minutes of the video. Those first 2 minutes of the video are the most edited, where you can see the rest of the video is kind of just half-assed editing. There's nothing nearly as fancy anywhere in that type of stuff, and that's just because I'm really passionate about it. But I get very bogged down by the monotone attitude of editing and different stuff like that. But yeah, I think it's important to be able to keep an open mind about your workday. Like even me right now, if you could set yourself in my if you could put yourself in my shoes, you might begin complaining about, oh, it's going so slow with subscribers and views. But I've been here for a while, so I've gotten to settle into that and appreciate what little progress I am making. So I think that's one of the most important things about like stressful work days or feeling stressed out. That is kind of like zooming way. What I do is I like put my life in a timeline, or put everything in like a timeline, and then I just zoom way the hell out in my mind, and then I look at the whole world and its different problems like in its entirety. And I begin feeling very, very grateful. I begin feeling very grateful that I'm not in the spot that other people are. Like, I mean, I'm in a good spot. What was the YouTuber? I don't know what YouTuber did this. They made a video about being grateful, which I think is an extremely good exercise, and I recommend you try it out. So basically what you do is just, you write, I'm grateful for, and then you write every single thing you're grateful for. Every line, I'm grateful for being able to eat all day. I'm grateful that I don't live on the streets. I'm grateful that, I don't know, I have a girlfriend. I'm grateful that work is not stressing me out too much. I'm grateful that, I'm not in the middle of like a crunching week or something. Like, all those things. Just take that, or just write down a list of things you're grateful about. That's the best possible exercise I could put out there to deal with like a stressful work day. And if you're unhappy, still unhappy with that list, then that means that might mean that there's some change needed, that you need to change up your work style, or like even your entire work, even your career if necessary, because that's a long time, man. A career, that's a very long time, and if you don't like that career, it's gonna be a very what's it called? It's not autonomous. I don't remember what the word is for, but it's gonna become a very monotone type of lifestyle, and you don't want that. Take that advice from an 18-year-old sitting in his apartment recording stupid videos alone for his, like, what, 85 subscribers or something. But I still love doing this, and that's what's important. I'm grateful about a bunch of different things in life, and I'm happy with where I am right now. I'm happy with the progress that I'm making at this rate, and the fact that I know that I'll be able to make even more progress in the future as soon as I'll be able to record every single day, then that's something that excites me, and that's something I'm looking forward to. And that's what makes my workday worth it. Wow, I really do ramble my ass off, don't I? Sorry if none of that is like actually coherent in some way. I just literally sit here and talk to myself and try to fill out the void of this video, and also maybe I want to make the videos a little longer when it's a speed paint, because otherwise, like, you'll see that in videos where speed paint like 3 videos or like 3 different drawings or something, that it just becomes an editing nightmare. It just flippers around like freaking epilepsy thing, because I have to speed up the video so fast. But yeah, I think this will do. I actually think I did like a Slime Rancher drawing a while ago, and you could compare those two if you want. I don't know, maybe I think I might have uploaded it in an old video, but you could check that out and see the progress that I've made throughout time. And meanwhile, remember to just check out your own progress, check out how you're doing, and check out, like, even if it's a little progress, start appreciating it, because life isn't so bad after all. Well, anyway, I would like to continue on that tangent, but I really need to. I need to shut up. That's one of my that's one of the ways I could improve commentary. That's the funny thing, I could improve my commentary by learning to shut the hell up sometimes. My god, how much of an editing nightmare that would save me if I didn't have to cut out every single bit of irrelevant void I fill out. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to check out how you're doing. Remember that, life isn't just work. Life isn't supposed to be stressful in that way. And remember to, like, do that little exercise. Check out the things you're grateful for, and if you're unhappy with the list, change it up. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.